So ladies and gentlemen, this video is basically going off of a report from IGN that says Ubisoft responds as Star Wars Outlaws comes under fire for Jabba the Hutt Season Pass exclusive. They did say it's just one Jabba mission among many. So right from the get-go, they tried calming the situation. Everyone was like, oh no, we're not going to be able to do the Jabba the Hutt mission because it's going to be locked behind a paywall and it only will be available to you if you purchase one of the premium editions where you can then play it from day one. Now that is not the case, and here's what it reads. So it goes, Star Wars Outlaws promoted a collective sigh Star Wars Outlaws prompted a collective sigh last week when it was revealed that the single-player open-world adventure will have a season pass in addition to nowadays common play the game early incentive attached to the pricey special editions for an extra $40 with the gold edition, and for a total of $110. The season pass gets you 2 post-launch expansions, some cosmetics, and an exclusive day 1 mission called Jabba's Gambit. Now the latter bonus triggered widespread fuming, as it was possible to jump to the conclusion based on some perhaps ambiguous wording that this mission was the one and only Jabba the Hutt mission in the game. Now, basically, this was the headline. You need the season pass to play Star Wars Outlaws Jabba the Hutt mission. Yes, that mission as such, you will need the season pass. However, Jabba the Hutt, it's not going to be his only mission, and they have stated that because it says here, but it's definitely not the only Jabba the Hutt mission in the game, according to Ubisoft. So to clarify, Jabba the Hutt and the Hutt Cartel are one of the main syndicates in the Star Wars Outlaws and will be part of the experience for everyone who purchased the game, regardless of the edition, a Ubisoft rep told us as in IGN. The Jabba's Gambit mission is an optional additional mission with the Hutt Cartel along Kay and Nix's journey across the Outer Rim. The mission will be available for those who purchase the Season Pass or an edition of the game which includes the Season Pass. Now, it still sucks to gate launch content behind Season Passes and pre-order incentives, but rest assured that your appetite for the Hutt will still go sated in Star Wars Outlaws. Now, whether you pay out big or not, just quietly, I understand the principle of the thing, but how many people play every single piece of side content in an Ubisoft game? Myself, I do play a lot of it. I mean, if you put Division being a massive created game, I'm probably going to play quite a lot of the side missions, but yeah, this is just one in many that people will probably never ever actually play if it was added to the game. But because it's added to the game behind the season pass, and a lot of people did assume that it was going to be, or you were only going to be able to conversate or commute or do anything to do with Jabba the Hutt if you had this. It is not the case, and that's the great thing here where they've clarified that. And it puts, in addition to the gold edition of Star Wars Outlaws mentioned above, there's an even more expensive edition, the Ultimate Edition, which sets you back $130 and also includes 2 additional cosmetic bundles and a digital art book. In all honesty, having covered Ubi games for more than a decade, this is IGN's word because I definitely haven't. I've played them for more than a decade. This is fairly cut and dry compared to the ludicrously confusing abundance of special editions for some old Assassin's Creed games, for which there were often very detailed charts. Now, Star Wars Outlaws arrives on August the 30th, as we all know, but obviously if you get one of the premium editions, you can play it as of August the 27th. But yet again, that is if you are willing to pay for the premium editions. Now, rest assured, guys, everyone thinks that in order to get these missions, you have to spend the money on getting the better editions. You do not. Remember, there is Ubisoft Plus. This is a single-player game, and being a single-player game, I don't know many people who have spent more time in a single-player game, or let's just say more than a month or 2 months in a single-player game. Once you completed it, you finish it, and it's over. So if you get Ubisoft Plus, it's £14.99 here in the UK. You can probably max out the game in about 1 month. So you could, in effect, get, and it gives you all the Ultimate Editions. It doesn't just give you the edition of the basic edition. No, it gives you every single extra that the highest option would give you. So rather than spending £120, you could get the whole game for £15.99 or £14.99, sorry, and you could potentially complete it in a month. It depends how much time you have got to play the game. So even if you played it for what, let's say 4 or 5 months, it's still going to be cheaper than buying the base game, and you'll have access to all the content. So what I will be doing is I will be purchasing the first and maybe the second month of Ubisoft Plus, and then every time a new drop comes out for the game or a new addition to the game, then what I would do is I'll just resubscribe, because you can cancel any time without any problems. So you might as well just cancel, and then when more stuff comes out into the game, just resubscribe for £14.99, or just keep the subscription running, because it lets you play Avatar, it lets you play all of the Ubisoft titles that are available, and I mean there's loads, especially if you get Ubisoft Plus. So guys, that was it from me. That was basically explaining to you everything that IGN put here to tell you how Ubisoft responds as Star Wars Outlaws comes under fire for the Jabba the Hutt Season Pass exclusive. It's not the case. You can play it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Without further ado, like, follow, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.